Titans football lives here.
92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk. Mike Winmacher here at Titans Stadium, joined by Glenwood Titans head football coach, Coach David Hay. And after two straight losses, you bounced back, big homecoming win, 35-0 against Normal U High. What did you see from your team in that game that you hadn't seen the previous two?
I think they really focused on their own job and doing work across the board. We were very physical defensively. We were physical up front offensively. We made plays, caught the football, threw the football, executed, and pretty much across the board, we were very happy with the way everybody played. Talking
about defense, a couple of guys starting to seem like coming into their own from the linebacking core, Johnny Helm and Colton Hackey. Talk a little bit about their development thus far this year.
Yeah, there are a couple of guys that are going both ways for us. They're in that tight end position on offense and our boundary kind of hybrid defensive lineman, linebacker position. They're those big, long bodies that we need for those positions, and they're both great. They're both juniors, early in the season. Junior's still a very young football player, but they're progressing very quickly on both sides of the football, and I think you're going to see them continue to grow as the season goes on.
You talk about playing as a unit and, up front, really kind of dominating the trenches. You didn't have Mark Helm in that game against Normal U High, but the unit as a whole still seemed to play really darn good.
Yeah, Coach Pruitt works those guys. They're a team. They're a unit, and I like the word that you used right there. They're definitely a unit, and we missed Mark, but they all came out and played and stepped up when they had to step up, and they had to be moved around a little bit too, so there was an adjustment there. Matt Clare is just going back in at guard. He's very familiar with it because he works RH, but yeah, I was very pleased with the way they responded to that kind of adversity.
Offensive for your weapons, Gavin Simmons had himself a ball game, and he's a guy who started to come on a little bit last year, got hurt, but really starting to show out a little bit now his junior year.
Yeah, he's a guy that's got to play for us. I mean, he's a player. If he gets hot like that, going on, moving ahead, teams are going to really be paying attention. But we need him to play like that, and very proud of the work he did.
One question I have about a call in that game, I know we don't like to talk about officiating too much, but I thought pass interference was automatic first down. I guess I didn't realize in high school it's just the yardage, and if it happens to get you a first down, it's a first down.
Yeah, there's a lot in that area. There's a lot in high school football that is not college and pro, and yeah, it's a 10-yard penalty, and you replay the down, and I know that you kind of commented that we kind of didn't get real advantage out of that right there, being half the distance and all. But yeah, there's plenty of things in high school football that are not NFL and college football, and I think people will be surprised how many there are.
17 years was a first for me, 17 seasons doing this, so now I know for future reference going forward. You guys have Rochester coming up this week. A lot of talk about their offense, but their defense has really shown out this year. What have you seen from that unit on film about flowing to the football and just kind of the fronts they throw?
Well, it's the same thing they've always kind of done. It's a lot of they fly to the football. They present a lot of fronts. They're going to be very aggressive in their play calling. They've just got a veteran group now. They got a mostly senior laden group over there on that side of the football, and it's just well executed football. And it'll be another game for us that that we played a lot of times. Like two good football programs going at it.
What are you stressing to your defense this week as you get ready for the matchup?
Same things as always: execute, pursue, tackle, be physical, and and they present a lot of different formations and things like that. But if we follow our rules, I feel like we should be fine.
Coach, always appreciate the time. Best of luck Friday night against Rochester. Look forward to calling the action.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Your home for Glenwood Titans football is 92.7 WMAY.
Presented by Illinois Paving. Driveway problems? Not a problem. Call Cousin Bill. ILPaving.com.